So if you were an author in terms of your account type, this is how you would go about creating an article. You'd first scroll over to the right hand side of the home page and enter. And for the purposes of these demonstrations, we're calling ourselves Test Dummy. And now we're going to log in. And as before, we are taken immediately to the dashboard. And on the right hand side of this kind of orangish, brownish line, there is this button called Write a New Post, which we're going to click. Okay, so here we are back at the dashboard under Write Post, and we're going to label our article Scaredy Cat, and I hope I've spelled that right. And we're going to type a nonsense paragraph here. I'm going to just kind of enter in a few keystrokes, and then I'm going to copy and paste to get a deep paragraph. Okay, now in order to then insert an image into this text that I've typed, the first thing I want to do is put my insertion point right at the point where I want the text and the graphic to be flush at the top. So that's my insertion point. I'm now going to go over to my Add Media button, and I'm going to just upload an image. Now I could have gone to the media library and picked one of the things that's there. In fact, there is my Scaredy Cat that I've already uploaded. But let me show you how to upload so that you know how to do it. I'm going to go back to Choose File. I'm going to choose Browse Uploader rather than using the Flash Uploader because it works better for me. So I'm going to say Browse Uploader, and I'm going to choose the file, and I'm going to grab it. I'm going to do an upload. And there's my little Scaredy Cat, and I'm going to change her name to Scaredy Cat, just like I had done before. And I'll have a caption that says, wow. And I'll say that this is an image of a frightened kitten. Okay, so that's the particular information for the image, but now what I want to do is I want to indicate that I want it to be flush right. So this is the alignment area. I'm going to flush right. I'm going to leave the size at medium, and now I'm going to do an insert into the post. And there she is. She's nestled right on the right side of the post, and I can now go over here, and I'm assuming now that I've well, here, let me add a few other things. So let's say that my tag is going to be frightened. That's just how I want to retrieve these. I want this to be a featured uh, image, and I'm going to make it, it's going to be an uncategorized. So those two, frightened and uncategorized, are going to be the categories into which this will fall. And then I'm going to scroll down a bit more and type an excerpt. This will appear below the title on the home page in the featured box. So I'm going to say, gosh, this is a scary world. That'll be my excerpt. And then the other thing I think I'll do is I'm going to create a graphic that goes out on the featured set area. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up here and find this image that I just entered. So I'll go to the media library, and I've got two Scaredy Cats. I can choose either one. Notice that the picture shows in a little tiny thumbnail. I'm going to scroll over here and say show. And this is what I'm looking for right here. I'm going to triple click that and then do a copy. Then I'm going to close this. And now I'm going to scroll back down to the spot where I can enter my custom field information. I'm going to paste the URL and then select home feature photo. That's going to be the main image that goes on the front of the site. And I'm going to paste the same address one more time and say post thumbnail. So that's going to be the image that shows when the article finally rolls out of the featured area down to the center column. Okay, so now I'm ready to publish. First I'll save just so that nothing happens that leaves me in a lurch. And then let me show you what you can do here. You can either publish this immediately, or you can pick a date in the future. So you can pick December the 12th, 2008 at 1942. Now that's military time, so that's actually 7:42. But we're going to publish immediately, so we're going to cancel that. And we're just going to say publish. And then the thing starts to churn a bit. And if you want to take a look at your article before you leave, you can click on Edit Post or View Post. It doesn't make any difference because this button, the View Post button, is always there. And now it's going to bring up a copy of the article as it's going to appear. So there she is in all her kitten fright, and we've got an article that's ready to go, except for the fact that maybe I have a little bit too much space between Scaredy Cat and the beginning of my